Hey everyone, it is me, the lovely Keisha D, and this is your random thought of the day. Hi everyone, and thank you so much for finding my little corner of the internet. However you found me, I'm just grateful that you're here. If you're new, hi, welcome. I surely hope that you see something that speaks to you, that resonates within you, and that you poke around, watch some videos. Give me grace, because we all have to grow. It's a learning curve, y'all, and ain't no manual. At least I ain't found one. If you want to stick around and see more, subscribe, and of course hit that little notification bell so that you can see whenever I inconsistently upload. On that note, for all of my consistent people who constantly show up for me whenever I decide that I'm going to throw something on my little channel, thank you. You will never know how much I appreciate you showing up for me consistently in my inconsistency. You all are awesome, wonderful, and I wish nothing but great things for you. Of course, you know the drill. Please hit the like button. It takes 2 seconds if you like what I'm saying. Subscribe if you haven't already. Maybe you're one of those who just trying to feel me out. You come and watch my videos, but you haven't quite hit the subscribe button yet. You're already here, man. Just hit the subscribe. And then while you at it, hit that little notification bell so that you know when I show up. Whenever I show up. Now, for those who are new, or those who aren't new but need a refresher, or because I haven't actually ever really defined what it is, the random thought of the day is a segment on my channel where it's, in its literal sense, is a random thought of a day, maybe not 2 days, but a day, on my journey to discovery and reinventing myself and learning myself, not even relearning myself, just learning who I am in the now, and divorcing my past and getting acquainted with my present and learning what my future is in my journey. During my week, normally because I normally will try. Anyway, during my week, I normally encounter some type of life lesson where I'm able to receive some wisdom of something that I may have encountered before or not have encountered before, and I have a fresh set of eyes on it, or I get, I'm able to see things clearly in my big age. And because I feel like my purpose on this earth is to encourage and uplift and to share what I learn, just as a human being, period, but also as my personal purpose, I like to share my wisdom. It's my way of doing my part for society. So yes, so the random thought of the day, again, it's just a random thought. And getting into it, here's our random thought for the day. So today, let's talk about love. Love, have you ever felt it? Let's talk about love, y'all. To know me is to love me, and to love me is love. Let's get into it, right? Just a quick little backstory about me. I'm not real big into watching TV nowadays. I don't really watch anything unless it speaks to something that I like. Like, I'm a part of a couple of Patreons, and I watch those videos. I subscribe to some people on YouTube, mostly gaming channels. If you can make me laugh, stuff like that. Or if you speak to the geek in me, speak to the nerd in me. Those are the things that I typically watch. Animal shows, things like that. But rarely ever just watch TV for the sake of watching TV. And I very, very seldomly watch reality TV, unless it's a documentary. Now, back in the day, in my loneliness, and when I thrived off of drama because I hadn't had nothing going on for myself, I used to love watching reality TV, right? The more ratchet it was, the happier I was, because it was like, folks really living like this, and like it would feed something in me that I wasn't getting in my real life. But let me tell you though, in my big age, with my fully formed frontal lobe, I just don't have time. I watch those things nowadays and it's like, y'all can't be serious, because it's even more so, it's not even so much the drama, it's the scripted drama. Like, y'all doing this for likes and views, and it don't scream real to me, and I just don't have time for unnecessariness in my life. I don't watch TV. Yeah, I know I like to go on tangents. If you don't know, you're gonna learn. Keisha's a little long-winded. Sometimes I run off the rails. Whatever. Stick with me though, I'm going somewhere. I don't watch TV a lot, and I don't watch reality TV a lot. But I work from home, right? And normally when I'm working, because I'm not on the phone or anything, I don't talk to people. I do what I do, and I'm alone when I'm doing it. So to get my day by, I'm normally listening to music, or I'll watch something innocuous that's not going to take my attention from what I'm doing. Okay, well, normally I would listen to some music, mostly gospel, because gospel gets me through my day. But I was looking through Prime, and I was like, oh, I'll watch something today. And a reality dating show just happened to catch my eye. It was the premise of it that was catchy, right? Anyway, and then that one led into another one, and that's not even the important part. The important thing that I took from those shows is that we be really out here looking for love in all the wrong places. We will put aside standards. We will refuse to actually define for ourselves what love actually is in the pursuit of being in a relationship. We will ignore red flags. We will compromise. We will give in. We will lay down and let people step over us, all for the sake of being in love. Let me put this disclaimer up there first, y'all, because I am a lover of love. I'm big love. Like, ooh, I love love. I love to see love. I love to be around love. I love to experience love in all of its forms, not just romantic. I love friendship love. I love the love I feel for my kids. I love the love I feel for and from my parents. I love the love that I feel from my siblings. Like, love is beautiful. And because we were made in love, we crave love. You can tell yourself, and you know, I'm not one of those people normally who tell people whatever their truth is. Whatever your truth is, your truth is. But this one I stand 10 toes down on. We all are looking for some kind of love. If you tell yourself differently, then you're just lying to yourself, and I can't help you. You need to go do some work on that. To a therapist, figure out what you got going on. But we were created in love, so it is inherent that we are going to look for love. We want to be loved. We want to experience love. We want to be engulfed in love. We want to love, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. Again, big love. Love, love, love it. Love it. But I think in our pursuit of that love, we forget the most important portion of it. We forget to love ourselves first. We forget to define what love is to us. I've said in a video way back, and then I've also said in my video about community, yes, it is important to have people around you. It's important to find love and be loved. But the most important thing, people can't love you correctly if you don't love you correctly. How are you going to teach someone how to love you if you don't even know what that is? I am not a love one size fits all type of person. You can't do for me what you think I should like based off of my gender, or based off of my race, or based off of my demographic, based off of my age. Like, you can't do that. Define it however you will. Love language, if you will. You know, yeah, they did that, and we ran with it. It was like, yeah, this is my love language. That's fine and all good, but I'm saying, do you know what it means to you to be loved? Because what it means for me can mean something different for you. I need intentionality. I need consistency. I need space. I need acts of service. I need for you to for you to know me. And that could be in a number of ways. Like, I need you to know me. Like, I need you to know Keisha. I'm a big gift giver, right? I love to give people gifts. I love to give thoughtful gifts. because nothing feels better to me than when I see someone open something that I put a lot of thought into, because I listened to you, because I heard you. It's my way of letting you know that you seen, I see you, I love you, I appreciate you. Here's this thing that you said you wanted, or you hinted at, or this thing that will help you do the thing that you like, right? Like for me, I love acts of service. I love to do things for people, but I also love for people to do things for me without me having to ask. Little things that you can do to show me that you love me, not what you see in social media. And I know we live in a big social media world. The internet was both a blessing and a curse. The social medias were both a blessing and a curse. It widened our world so much, and it shrunk it all at the same time. All seeing things through tunnel lenses. Like everything is the same. Everybody's doing the same thing. Everybody's copying. They paint this picture, like you'll see these people who are like these magical couples. They're so in love. They're so compatible. They're living these great lives, and love. And you're like, I want that. So you go out there and you emulate that, or you try to go find a partner like that person's partner. But what you're failing to see is that partner works for that person, but don't even work for that person. Half the time, those people hate each other and they doing it for likes and clicks. What I'm saying is, y'all, is that we have to get back to defining love for ourselves. What does it mean to love you? And then you need to practice that first before you bring somebody else into the fold. These shows that I was watching today, and they had you fooled. Like I saw some couples and it was like, oh yeah, they're gonna make it. And then they did the recap and they hated each other. Why? Because some things look beautiful in the beginning. We all put our best selves in the beginning. It's that new car smell. It's in the honeymoon phase. It's like, as long as there's some form of attraction there and they tick off some of your boxes, it's like, oh yes, this is wonderful, this is great. Until you get into the nitty gritty and you're like, oh no, this person doesn't know me or like me or love me. I don't like this person. And then here you are sitting there looking stupid. Because why? Because you failed to define what love is for you. And instead, you went chasing something that people told you, that society told you. You were a certain age, well, you better hurry up. Clocks are ticking. You better find somebody. You're gonna be a spinster. You want to be the old lady with cats? I would rather you be the old lady with cats than you to be in a relationship that is not fulfilling to you. And it doesn't necessarily mean that your person is a bad person. They're just not the person for you. Love you first before you try to go love somebody else, before you expect somebody to love you too. I'm not saying you have to have it all together when y'all come together, because I'm a firm believer that you reach your potential, that person reaches their potential, and then together you all reach your ultimate potential together. But you got to do your separate work first. Love yourself so you're not out here looking stupid, is what I'm saying. You ain't got to be in a relationship. It ain't necessary. Once you realize that you don't have to be in a relationship, you don't have to be in that friendship, you don't have to be in that situation, is when you find freedom. You focus on you. It's not about being selfish. It's quite the opposite. That's when you are showing your best self to the world. Is when you are in your I love me bag. I'm learning that at my big age, and I keep saying that. I have a birthday coming up this Friday, and I'll be in my last year of my 30s, God willing. God allows me to see it. I'm praying for long life. But I'll see my birthday this Friday, and I was feeling away. But when I tell you that I am so thankful for this wisdom, for this revelation that I've been getting the older I get, I am super thankful. Because like they said, in order for you not to get old, you have to die young. And I've lost too many people to not appreciate this life that I have. And it's going to start with me making sure that I am loving me properly and that others are loving me properly, because we ain't got to be with anybody. And I said what I said. We ain't got to be with nobody. Double negatives and all. That's it for me, y'all. These ain't meant to be long. It's just for me to give you a little bit of a taste, to put a little bug in your ear so that you can go back and chew on that on your own time. I appreciate you all for being here. I hope this was something that spoke to you. I apologize if it was too long. I kind of vacillated on another topic, but this is what I ultimately went with. Thank you for showing up. If you liked it, hit like, hit subscribe, share. Takes 2 seconds because somebody else may need to hear this. As always, be kind to you. Give yourself a whole lot of grace, because there is no manual to life. And then go be kind to somebody else. I want you all to have the very best day. And I'm going to see you in the next one. Bye.